was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Ready.
Young will set to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Young to throw it. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Young. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Young to throw on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
52. Here we go. Flat, 95. Hut.
An inside run with Judkins. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you can dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now here's Young. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Young working out of the gun. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it fourth down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Nix. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Nix. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Here we go, we go.
12 more yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, back to Achane. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They'll go play action with Nix. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Young. This will be caught. Judy. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Looking to throw, Young. That's complete to McBride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Yellow.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Quinshon Judkins, an 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, here's Nix. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
To throw, here's Nix. They're going to rotate Andrews here on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Black 1. Black 40. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready? Stop.
Here's Young. Open man is born. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Third down, Young from the gun. Out right to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this returnable for Rager. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Captain.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle, H.M. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Nix to the air. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Trouble, 38. Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
He's a what, bro?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Nix. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Captain, ready.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
27 yards. And the 49er first down.
Nix to throw again. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off play action. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Ready?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And how about that for just running out the clock? 54 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Complete to and the ball is knocked out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Young now. Over the middle, complete to Judy. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 50, green. Slide through. Watch out now. 50, Fury. Drill, 52.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
On the double.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Black Ultra. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The final shot before break. Nix finds his man. It's John Mechie. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Nick's going to keep this himself. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
16 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
14 more yards.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
Here's Nix. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achan. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
49er.
Devon Achan from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run, Achane. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Devon Achane with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Young. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
Yeah, bro, you got to punt, you got to punt, you got to punt.
Done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Let's go. 10 black.
Yeah, bro, you got to punt.
Hey, red. Red, yellow. Blue, black. Hey, hey, blue. Okay.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Achane is in. Touchdown 49ers. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Young to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. A give. Here's Jenkins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the hole and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's the queen gap. Black, white, white. Fury, yellow. Red, yellow.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here is Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bryce Young, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the 49ers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Rams.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is taken in by McBride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Claws red, 52 blue, black ultra. Flight blue, flight 6 color.
Young to throw it. Goes right back to McBride. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 8-yard line.
Ready?
Young. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 8 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
49ers 31.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Nick's going to keep this himself. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Pass caught. That's golden. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Fighting him off. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
1st and 10. at the
They come up on a
26-yard line.
1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Achane on the counter. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Bombers. Olay.
Back to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
And they will take a knee here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here now, second and goal. Achane.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal.
Captain.
They'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
38, Rams 34.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Their own 36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Young. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted.
Good game.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Niners are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover.